Okay, so we're going to start. So, welcome everybody here today. Those watching online from home, welcome to our guests and invited speakers. So, a welcome from the deans, the faculty, and all the other students. So, the White Coat ceremony today and the celebration of academic excellence is being streamed on the YouTube and Facebook websites for family and friends to enjoy. And a special welcome to those family members or friends in the audience today. We welcome our Senior Student Affairs Dean, Dean Kirkland, who will be giving our first speech. And we welcome back Edwin Kim. And Edwin started his MD journey in the UK track in September 2021, and he started clinicals in September 23. He's completed his Chelsea and Westminster ambulatory medicine, but I won't say more so he can talk about all the things that he's achieved. We welcome our clinical deans, so Dean Scobie, who's going to lead us through the physician's oath and the donning of the white coat, and Dean Ash, who'll say a little bit about our symposium towards the end. So to our white coat participants, in participating in this ceremony today, you're pledging yourself in front of fellow medical students, faculty and colleagues, the deans, family and friends, on your pathway to becoming a physician in 4 years' time. The white coat ceremony signifies your personal transition into the medical school at AUC. And the oath that you will take today is your solemn commitment to the type of medical student and future doctor that you'll become. For those starting the journey, it's good to know that AUC celebrates a 97% first-time residency attainment rate for 2022-23 graduates. And the graduates have entered residency programs in 24 specialities throughout 39 US states and territories. I'm going to say a little bit about our invited speaker, Dean Kirkland, who's the Senior Associate Dean for Student Affairs. And in this role, she provides oversight for Student Affairs and Wellness Counselling across AUC's 4-year programme. She's instrumental in helping to foster a culture of student success and lead our AUC Thrive. We've all been enjoying fruits, and I know we did donuts today, but we've all been enjoying those features that we need to thrive. She joined AUC in 2004 and became an Associate Dean in 2014. So I'm going to pass you on now to Dean Kirkland.
Thank you so much, Dean Ginty. It's an honor for me to be here today. I actually have not been back to the UK campus, and I should have been, but I haven't been back in about 5 years. I intend to be coming back much more often going forward. But 6 years ago, this month, I was on the UK campus giving a speech to over 500 AUC students who had just been displaced from the St. Martin campus because of a Category 5 hurricane, which hit the island directly. Now, how many of you are familiar with hurricanes? Raise your hand. Yeah, so you know that a Category 5 is the strongest possible hurricane. The Euclid campus welcomed us in and gave us shelter after the storm, and through that disaster is how our UK track was born. Another part of my role is chairing AUC's admissions committee. So I have read every single one of your files, your admissions files, and I know the challenges that you have overcome to be here, sitting here today. It might not have been a Category 5 hurricane, but each of you has overcome your own challenges to be sitting here today and getting ready to don your white coat. As your journey now is just beginning. You've overcome challenges to get here, but the journey ahead, your next 4 years, will also be full of challenges and successes. But you will have a good deal of support along the way. Dean Ginty and your faculty and all of AUC's administration is dedicated to your success in medical school. Finally, the last part of my role is to read students' names at graduation when you receive your Doctor of Medicine degree. I am grateful to be here today as you're taking on the important mantle of the white coat, and I'll be celebrating even more in 4 years' time when I'm helping hand you your Doctor of Medicine degree. I wish you all the best of luck in the next 4 years.
So we're going to move on to our white coat ceremony. And we're going to ask the students to carry their white coats up onto the stage, and you'll don it with the help of Dean Scobie. Okay, so if we can line up, yep. Yeah, you can do. So if you can all just line up, get ready with your white coats. So we're welcome on to say Theodore Adusa. Ayabami Anjay. Victoria Atto. Ogoda Azuke. Julia Bianco. Divyaraja Singh Chauhan. Brittany Davidson. Jasmine Dinser. Ogenaruna Anjanao. Rishika Gowda. Naomi Imale Lay. Amin Jafarov. Simrandeep Kaur. John Kingston. Yijing Lee. Rajendra Manik. Mujan Mansouri. Nusrat Mia. Kezia Ofe Ankra Badu. Charles Akeke. Afenfuna Owood Injo. Keisha Patel. Adefunke Omotoso. Aisha Patel. Tatum Rath. Manav Sangha. Harshini Shan. Yasnil Sharma. Asad Saeed. Mohammed Watu. And Clayton Woodside. So we're now going to ask the students to recite the physician's oath. We're going to ask the students to come onto the stage and stand in front, and you're going to be led through the oath by Dean Scobie. Any AUC students or health professionals in the audience are invited to participate in this part of the ceremony as students read out the oath.
Were there less students for the white coat than normal, or is it just because there's two of us doing it? This is honest. Two lines, guys. Two lines. Two lines.
It's mostly John in the front row.
Do you want to move along, guys, or just? Do you want to move along a wee bit? You know, because you're tall. Yeah. Shunt along a little bit, guys. Move up. Could you just squeeze along, guys, a little bit? 2 rows. Okay. Right, are you ready? So repeat after me. I swear to fulfill to the best of my ability and judgment this covenant. I will respect the hard-won scientific gains of those physicians in whose steps I walk and gladly share such knowledge as is mine with those who are to follow. I will apply, for the benefit of the sick, all measures that are required, avoiding those twin traps of overtreatment and therapeutic nihilism. I will remember that there is an art to medicine as well as science, and that warmth, sympathy, and understanding may outweigh the surgeon's knife or the chemist's drug. I will not be ashamed to say, I know not, nor will I fail to call in my colleagues when the skills of another are needed for a patient's recovery.
I will not be ashamed to say, I know not, nor will I fail to call in my colleagues when the skills of another are needed
I will respect the privacy of my patients, for their problems are not disclosed to me that the world may know. Most especially must I tread with care in matters of life and death. If it is given me to save a life, all thanks, but it may also be within my power to take a life. This awesome responsibility must be faced with great humbleness and awareness of my own frailty. Above all, I must not play at God. I will remember that I do not treat a fever chart, a cancerous growth, but a sick human being, whose illness may affect the person's family and economic stability. My responsibility includes these related problems if I am to care adequately for the sick. I will prevent disease whenever I can, for prevention is preferable to cure. I will remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings, those sound of mind and body as well as the infirm. If I do not violate this oath, may I enjoy life and art, respected while I live and remembered with affection thereafter. May I always act so as to preserve the finest traditions of my calling, and may I long experience the joy of healing those who seek my help. Thank you.
Ian. Got 3 more white coats. All right. Coming late, so if you just stand over there. Thanks. Now, we don't stand on ceremony. I think it's more important that we recognise the students who are joining us in the programme. And so we've got 3 students who we want to help with donning the white coats. I hope you're going to clap those students as well. So we're going to welcome onto the stage Amir Alavi. So good to Dean's brother. Okay.
Thank you.
AUC goal. And Kelvin Itaragiza. And now we're going to ask Edwin to give a speech. Just need it a bit close. Closer.
Thank you, Dean Ginty. I swear I'm not playing Candy Crush, okay? My speech is on my phone. Hello and welcome, staff and students, faculty, deans, and future doctors-to-be. I'm honored and humbled to be standing and speaking in front of you today, what I hope to be some words of encouragement and motivation for you all. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Edwin Kim, and I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, home of the Raptors, the Sixth God, Drake, and Justin Bieber. And I just recently finished my medical sciences here, and I'm currently doing my clinical course in London at West Middlesex Hospital. I was part of the first batch of AUC UK students that was allowed to come back to the island when COVID was finally settling down. That was about 2 years ago. And I was also part of the September cohort. So this is kind of an amazing full circle moment for me personally. And I'm truly grateful and thankful to be part of this opportunity to speak here today. Now, for those of you who do know me, you know that I can't give a motivational speech without mentioning my role model and my hero, Kobe Bryant. For those of you who might not know who Kobe Bryant is, first off, shame on you. Second of all, I want to know which rock you've been living under for the last 20 years. But all kidding aside, Kobe Bean Bryant, aka the Black Mamba, was a professional American basketball player who played in the NBA for the Los Angeles Lakers for 20 years. He won multiple championships and MVPs and All-Star nods, but what defined him above all the rest of his competition was his will, drive, determination, and discipline. And what I would like to talk to you about today is just that, discipline. If you were to take anything away from what I say today, that's what I would like for you to remember. Webster's dictionary defines discipline. No, I'm joking, I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm going to paraphrase one of my favorite Kobe quotes. Regardless of whether you win, lose, or draw, whether if you win the championship game by 50 or lose by 1, whether you score 100 points or 0 points, what you have to do the next day remains the same. You get up and you go to the gym and practice. And for us, that means to get up, go to class or to the library and study. And for us, what that really means is, what is really important actually is to never let the results affect you. Whether that's a test score on a midterm or a final, or barely passing your ICM OSCEs, or passing with exceeds expectations on all of them. What's important is to not to get too high or to get too low, but to stay even. And to focus on the process and the journey. Basically, in layman's terms, the competition isn't out there or to your left or to your right. The competition lies right here. So we are our own best and worst competition. All you should be focused on is, was I a better version of myself today than I was yesterday? I believe this mindset has been fundamental in getting me through medical school so far, and I know this will continue to be my anchor in pushing me to become better every day and to do my best. With that said, I think the real key word today is self-discipline. Listen, what I'm trying to say to you right now might just sound like some generic motivational talk, but what we all have to realize is we are here in this moment just once. We have this opportunity just once. So make the best of it. My lovely wife, who's sitting up there, told me something when I first started my medical journey. She said, half the battle of medical school is won with your butt. Relax, Mo, Caleb, I'm not talking about working out your butt in the gym. Okay, so for those of you who might not get what I'm trying to say, is in Korea, where me and my wife are originally from the start, they start teaching kids calculus at the ripe old age of 5. No, I'm joking. That's not how early it is, but studying is insane. And one of the first things they teach children to do is to be able to sit for long periods of time. And we as medical students, we have to learn how to sit for hours, to listen to study, to listen to lectures, to watch videos, to write tests. So being able to master the skill of sitting without feeling tired or restlessness is half the battle won right there. What we have to also realize is that this is our tune-in exam. That's a quick reference to neurodefense. Yeah. For all you non-anime fans, let me explain what I mean. This is the perfect time to test yourself, where there will be no other time after this where you'll be able to sit in a classroom, learn, and to truly see what you're capable of. By the end of my time in medical sciences, I was both relieved and saddened by this fact, that there will be no other time where I can test myself mentally, emotionally, and yes, even physically. The buildup of studying for step 1 is so tumultuous, I know, big word, right? And grueling, and I guarantee you step 1 will be the hardest test you will ever write. But it will also be the most challenging and rewarding exam you will take, and quite literally a test of your will, drive, determination, and discipline. See how I did the, yeah, okay. I really hope, okay, so anyways, all kidding aside, I really hope, oh, I'm talking to the first semesters now. You guys can listen in if you really want to, but I really hope you enjoy your time here on this campus. The staff, faculty, and your colleagues are really what makes the UK track special. When I first came here, there were only 2 clubs, the welcoming team and the surgery club. So shout out to Surgery Prez, whoever that is right now. Your club has the most history. But now, there's over 30 clubs. And this is because of all of you. You have made this campus into something beautiful, so keep it up and make it your home. You also have history on your side, as almost all of our medical science students passed step 1 on their first try. So I promise you, all your hard work will eventually pay off. And don't forget to have fun. Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, and love the discipline. Thank you.
Well, that was a great speech. Thank you very much, Edwin. So we're going to move on to the celebration of academic excellence. And I think we should call it the celebration of academic effort, because clearly effort is what we're recognising today. And we certainly feel that every day you're putting in effort to be successful. We also are going to recognise mentorship and dedication to the AUC learning community. They say you need 10,000 hours of practice to be an expert at anything. And so, as you can see, we're trying to give you all those 10,000 as quickly as possible. And you're doing very well with those. So our first awards are for the Dean's List. So you make the Dean's List with an average GPA of 87%. And you need to show determination, effort, but also we see that many of the students on the Dean's List have acted as tutors, coaches, and mentors to new semester students. We're pleased that 16 students made the Dean's List for academic excellence in the May semester. And each is going to receive a badge that they can wear on their white coat, together with a small trophy. So is Catherine ready for that? Yep. Yeah, good. Okay. So Dean Ash is going to be giving out these awards. And so for semester 1, we welcome Negin Motamen. Nakichek Joshi. Anjali Pagay. And Trung Tram. For semester 2, we're recognising Janisa Hanif, Alexander Jacobs, Mohammed Safa, and Mohammed Saleh. For semester 3, Jacqueline DeMarco. Daniel John. Italia Liverant. Vidishan Sabanathan. And Gregory Spencer. And for semester 4, Franz Boys and Mohammed Al Said. So Dean Ash is going to sit down for a moment, and we're going to now move on to our tutoring awards. And we're going to ask Dr. Abbas Al Hassan, together with the senior tutor, who's Mohammed Saleh. So peer tutoring is an important part of the programme. It's where students have volunteered to really support students in the lower semesters. Often they're sharing their experience of learning the medical sciences for your success. So I'll read the list, and I'll read the full list, and then we'll invite the students to come up. So Janisa Hanif. Alexander Jacobs. Nora Findakli. Mohammed Saleh. Vidishan Sabanathan. Daniel John. Jacqueline DeMarco. Hadiza Onyibi. Italia Liverant. Konstantinos Spoukis. And Mohammed El Said. Mohammed, and then, yeah. We have two other groups. One's called S4S and one's called Mind to Mind. And these are where students are offering practical study advice to new students. And these groups have really been developed from the student body, so that's fantastic. I'm going to ask Dr. Abbas to stay on the stage together with Mohammed, and to give certificates to those students who participated. So Mireya Sad, Alex Jacobs, Caleb Marty, Luke Masai, Jawiria Mir, Nicholas Ndala, and for S for S, Arib Arastu? Is he here? Well, Arib's preparing for his step one, so he might not be. Mohammed Al Saeed. Alexander Jacobs. Italia Liverant. Luke Masai. Jaywiri Mir. And Mohammed Safa. So I think it's great as the newest students who've just had your white coats to see how the other students are supporting you. And in the future semesters, even from next semester, you can start supporting the AUC students who will join us then. Our next part of the ceremony, we're going to look at individual awards. And these awards have been decided by faculty. So we've asked the faculty to recognise students for engagement and learning. And then we're going to ask Dean Ash to give out these awards. So for semester 1, Molecules to Medicine, Nachikik Joshi. So for these awards, you get quite a big glass trophy. It's a different shape every semester, so you could collect a few. For semester 2, Hematology, Oncology, Attack and Defence, Mohammed Saleh. For Musculoskeletal and Dermatology, Bailey Ralston. For semester 3, Cardiovascular, Italia Liverant. And for Respiratory and Renal, Jacqueline DeMarco. For our subject-based curriculum, Semester 4 award, for Pathology 2, Uzumaka Okoro. For Medical Pharmacology, Renee Wilson. And for neuroscience, Japinder Dosanjh. Next are Clinical Medicine Awards, recognised by the team from ICM. So Clinical Medicine 1, Trung Tram. For Clinical Medicine 2, Eric Flondra. Clinical Medicine 3, Daniel John. And for Clinical Medicine 4, Kalyan Pennant. So thank you, Dean Ash. I'm going to ask Dean Kirkland now to stand up and give some awards. Well, now I have just a few awards left. We want to do honour and service, and this is for 5th semester students. And we want to congratulate and recognise for honour and service during their first 4 semesters, wish them well in their final semester of medical sciences. Each student is engaged in community activities or extracurricular events and maintain a GPA of 85% and above. So our honour and service recipients are Mohammed Al Said and Renee Wilson. So Renee, don't go very far, because Dean Kirkland, I want to recognise and acknowledge our outgoing president of the SGA with an award recognising her support over the last 2 semesters. She's achieved significant and sustainable change through the campus community. She gave us our first med ball and supported new clubs and managed the finances and set the SGA well set for future endeavours. So award in recognition of service as a UK SGA President, Renee Wilson. For the first time, we want to recognise students who have excelled and come through our MERP pathway. MERP is our Medical Education Readiness Programme with a prior programme before Medical Sciences. We want to recognise her earlier achievements already this semester, and our MERP award goes to Uzumako Okoro. And as UK Dean, I have the pleasure of selecting a RISE Award recipient. So this is an award that we want to give in the UK to acknowledge resilience, inclusion, service and excellence. RISE is a concept developed by the Student Government Association itself in 2019 as a guide for the conduct that a typical AUC student should exemplify, as well as a set of standards which each student holds themselves accountable. Resilience is about recognising your limitations, seeking help, when your level of experience needs extra support to handle a situation. Inclusion is to interact with all members of the AUC community in a considerate and cooperative manner. Service is to demonstrate gratitude and compassion for all people of cultures and backgrounds in the pursuit of our common goal, to exhibit humility and accountability while dedicating time and service for the prosperity of others. And excellence is up to uphold a campus atmosphere that is conducive to learning, to work with faculty, peers, with professionalism. In selecting this semester, we've selected 2 students for their service in support of AUC, and particularly the new organ system-based curriculum. So our RISE Award winners are Natalia Liverant and Daniel John. So thank you, Dean Kirtland. We're now going to ask Jawari Mir, who's the new SGA president, to say a few words and give out the Faculty Appreciation Awards.
Thank you. Okay. Welcome, everyone. For those who may not know me, my name is Jawari Amir. I'm a 4th semester medical student here at AUC. I have the privilege of serving as the current Student Government Association president. On behalf of the student body, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the White Coat Ceremony, a momentous occasion in the lives of these aspiring healthcare professionals, representing their commitment to the medical profession. As each of you don your white coats, remember you are joining a long line of dedicated healthcare professionals who have committed their lives to the care of others. The white coat is a symbol of the trust and confidence that society has placed in you as you embark on this noble journey. However, with this trust comes great responsibility. Medicine is a demanding profession that requires a commitment to lifelong learning and dedication to putting the needs of patients above your own. In a world that has witnessed unprecedented challenges, the importance of healthcare professionals cannot be overstated. You are stepping into a profession that carries immense responsibility, but offers immeasurable rewards. Your dedication and expertise will touch lives, will provide comfort in the times of distress, and bring hope to those facing hardships. As you commence your medical education, I encourage you to embrace the opportunities and challenges that await you with open hearts and open minds. Your journey will undoubtedly be filled with trials, and as I often say, medical school is like a roller coaster. It's got its ups and its downs, but always remember, you are not alone. Your fellow peers, your faculty members, and your administrative staff are here to support you every step of the way. Please do not hesitate to seek their guidance and support. As you move forward along this journey, never lose sight of the fact that the white coat symbolizes more than just the profession. It symbolizes your commitment to serving others, with both pride and humility, allowing it to serve as a reminder of the responsibility and privilege that comes with being a medical professional. Never forget the human element of medicine, the faces, the stories, and the lives behind the patients you interact with. Always strive for excellence and maintain your commitment to growth and learning. Congratulations on your acceptance into medical school. I wish you all the best on this journey, and I look forward to seeing the incredible things you will accomplish in the semesters to come. So now, I would like to take this time to recognize the outstanding achievements of some of our most dedicated and talented faculty members. As we reflect on the past semester, it is clear that the excellence demonstrated by our faculty has had a profound impact on the lives of our students, the community, and the medical profession as a whole. From semesters 1 through 4, students elected a faculty member by majority vote and provided me with their reasonings. So without further delay, I will now announce the faculty award winners. To start us off, the semester 1 students wish to award a professor whose enthusiasm and passion for the field shines through during the OLMs and Q&As. This professor puts a lot of effort to ensure that his students fully comprehend the topic and is willing to stay back after class to help students. The semester 1 students award Dr. Sijit James for his role in the Molecules to Medicine module for his compassion, dedication, and student success. Moving on to semester 2. Since the semester is split into 2 modules, we've decided to award a professor for each one. Firstly, the students wish to award this professor for her ability to simplify concepts, provide clarity, and deliver well-organized OLMs. Her accessibility outside of class hours and dedication to student success. For semester 2, the students proudly award Dr. Sarishma Padiath for her exceptional teaching in the Code module. Secondly, the second semester students wish to award this particular professor for her thorough and encyclopedic knowledge of all things anatomy and exceptional clarity during anatomy labs. This professor displayed exceptional organization and commitment to rapid resolution of problems. Students in semester 2 recognize Dr. Gargi Soni for her remarkable qualities as an educator. Woo! Now on to semester 3, the first professor is being recognized for her organization, teaching style, and her ability to explain complicated topics in a digestible way. This professor is approachable, compassionate, and committed to student success. The students in semester 3 are awarding Dr. Vishali Khatri for her role in the cardiovascular module. So secondly, the next professor students in semester 3 would like to recognize is someone who went above and beyond. This professor's passion and dedication were shown through his OLMs and Q&As and his willingness to help students. His teaching style took complicated concepts and simplified them, and he even used analogies to help solidify the material. Attending his Q&As was the highlight of the module, and he made class an enjoyable experience. Students in semester 3 would like to award Dr. Pinkesh Rao for his role in the respiratory and renal module. Last but not least, for semester 4, the students wish to award a professor that is dedicated to teaching, is engaging, and is down to earth. This professor made the live sessions impactful and memorable by sharing his experiences. He is always willing to meet and go over concepts, and even ran extra sessions when asked. Semester 4 students award Dr. Darren, who instructed the neuroscience course, for his engaging live sessions and his dedication to student success. So in closing, I would like to extend my congratulations to all the award winners, all the faculty as a whole, and I would like to say thank you for your unwavering commitment to our students, your hard work, and your dedication to excellence. Your contributions to teaching and mentorship is essential to the success of future physicians. And to the incoming class of medical students, I encourage you to follow in the footsteps of our faculty members and the upper semester students paving the way. Your education is a partnership, and I encourage you to take advantage of the support and resources available to you. We are all here to help, so don't hesitate to reach out to upper semester students or the faculty. Today marks the beginning of your journey, and we cannot wait to see where it takes you. Strap in for a wild ride, and with that being said, welcome to medical school.
Thanks very much, Julia. I'm just going to pass on to Dean Ash. She's going to just say a few words.
Yeah, guys, I'm up here again. I made me promise last time I was doing this I wouldn't tell any jokes. Now I've promised I can't tell any jokes, and I mustn't cry either. Isn't that terrible? Anyway, time flies, doesn't it? I look at some of you and I think, gosh, Some of you up there, you were in the white coat ceremony only yesterday, it seems, but time does fly. Anyway, this is a really special weekend. Not just because of the white coat ceremony for all you wonderful future physicians there, but for AUC in Preston as a whole. We have our totally extraordinary symposium tomorrow. The standards of our symposium, which is unique to us, AUC in the UK, it's the 11th annual symposium. We had 2 years when they were remote, otherwise it would be the 13th, I think. But whereas there's a tradition that both faculty and students come together to present to each other, which I think is, I'm not sure if it's unique, but it's certainly something special. And the quality of tomorrow looks like it's going to be fabulous. So please come along. You'll enjoy it. We'll have fun in the tea breaks and the lunch breaks and the meal afterwards. We can chat to one another and make sure you guys, the new guys, feel now you're one of us. You're one of the AUC family here, and you guys up there can have a chat with us anyway, the ones that have spoken to us before. And in addition to that, on Sunday morning, I know you guys don't like to get up Sunday morning. It's usually Sunday afternoon before you get up. But that was a joke. Sorry, I promised I wouldn't have a joke. I might cry though. Can you set your alarms? And at 10 o'clock, somewhere in Foster's, is going to be the hospital fair. So this weekend, every single clinical student, bar one who's not well, will be up here in Preston. Some of them were Preston students like yourselves, and some of them were students from St Martin who chose to do their clinicals in the UK because we know that's the best option. Okay, can't get away without saying that. To come to the UK for your clinicals. Some of the faculty, the doctors from those hospitals are coming, and some of the coordinators will be here, and they're going to take Sunday morning off to sit in one of the restaurant buildings down there, rooms down there, to talk to you and answer questions that you might have about what's it like in clinicals, what's special about your hospital, what's the accommodation like, is there a cinema nearby, all those sorts of things. They're there with some coffee to talk to you. So do come along. You won't get an opportunity to have a one-to-one with quite such a big range of people that may influence your future life. Okay, so special weekend. Come on. See you there. Over to Dean Ginty again. Thanks very much.
So thanks, Dean Ash, and again, we hope to see you all there. We're going to start at 9 o'clock in Darwin, which is just the building at the back of here, and then we're going to have the dinner here in Foster. So as we close our ceremony, I want to thank everyone here present who's participated in welcoming to the medical school our newest students, and those who've acknowledged just some of the achievements of our older students. I want to thank the UK SGA who volunteered to support each of you and help create our learning community. I want to thank again our dedicated faculty, some of whom you've honoured here today. Thank you, our clinical deans, Dean Kirkland for her speech, and Edwin for his insights, and to make this event full of encouragement. I still don't know who that basketball player is. Anyway, I'll look it up, just like you. Okay. So as one of your deans, I look forward to celebrating your future achievements through awards recognising your efforts and your professional growth. So I hope you've enjoyed this ceremony, welcoming you to our school community and your future participation in the life of the AUC Medical School. If students would like to come up for photographs as a group, shots. Okay, and then we've got food and refreshments next door. So as soon as you're finished, or for family and friends, you're more than welcome to come just through next door where there's some food available.